This has got to be one of the best trim levels on the Toyota Tundra, and it got better for 2025. I borrowed this truck from Karl Malone Toyota here in Draper, Utah. Be sure to check out their inventory. This truck is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see all the options and features on this build. At the very top is the description, and it shows you the colors: midnight black metallic. And then here is a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause it. Now all the options are on the far right corner. So you have the heads-up display, power running boards, connected services, all-weather floor mats, phone cables, emergency kit, and a few other things down below. Destination comes in at $19.45. You guys can see the base price, and then total is $72,477. And here are the Philly comment numbers on the side. Let's go ahead and answer that question. Here's why I think the Toyota Tundra is the best full-size pickup truck in the segment today. It really comes down to the off-road packages. One thing I like about the Platinum is the interior design, and a lot of things do come standard. Toyota offers a TRD off-road package, and they have a 3-inch lift for this truck from the factory that you can add to this Platinum. If you want an off-road truck from Ram, you got to get the Rebel. If you want one from Ford, you got to get the Trimmer, Chevy, Trailball, so on and so forth. With Toyota, TRD off-road is pretty much available for every trim. So if you want that off-road truck styling, it's available with this Platinum. And that's what I like about this truck, is you get the nice interior with the off-road package. So that's just something that Toyota's been doing right, and they've been doing that for a long time for that off-road package. On the front end, this one does have the quad LED headlights, full LED with a sequential turn signal. Fog lights are right below in the center. And check out this big bowed grille. You have this Platinum that pretty much goes all the way around to the other side. And some people think this grille is controversial, and I kind of agree. You can black out this Toyota emblem if you like, and you do have a camera front and center, active grille shutters, adaptive cruise control, and then they spell out Tundra right there. Front parking sensors come standard on the front end of this truck too. And overall, I like the fact that it doesn't have a valance down below. Looks really good. Here's a quick look at the suspension. And they do give you an aluminum steer knuckle, but your upper and lower control arms are going to be finished in steel. Double wishbone, as you can see. And then here are the tires. And one thing I want to show you on the headlights on this side, you can see that they give you a lot of nice detail. So you have those bolts that are in there. And yeah, it just has a really cool design to it. A little bit of silver accent. And then here's the top of it right there. Those Bridgestone Dueler tires, nothing special. That's why I say if you want something a little bit more aggressive without having to do it aftermarket, you have that option with Toyota. Now as far as the size goes, 265/60/20, and here is the capacity for the tires. It's right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. If not, I'll call out to you. It's going to be 2,469 pounds per tire at 44 psi. 4-piston brakes, fabric material for the liner, and then here is the suspension on the opposite side there. Mirror caps are finished in that black, and then you have a turn signal right there. Cameras down below. I don't see any puddle lights though. And then here's some of the trimming on the side of the truck. And if you step all the way back, you probably can't even tell, but this truck does have the power deployable running boards. So there they are. They're very thin, and you really can't tell that they're there. I like that design for them too. Smart key system only on the front doors. I would like to see it on the back ones too. It's always nice. 32.2 gallon fuel tank and regular fuel. There is an availability for air suspension out back. This one does not have it, but you do have a liner inside of here. And you can get the Platinum with the 6.5-foot bed if you like. Now this one does have the black tailpipe here. And if you push this button, check this out. Drops down the tailgate and this step Out back, they have a Tundra badge right there. They got another one right there. And what's new is now you can do that. And it does put in that step as well. Another Tundra badge right here, but overall the tailgate is clean. They just stamped Tundra there. You have a 4x4 badge, and Toyota's in a very convenient spot. So very clean design. There is a light right there, camera. Class 4 hitch down below, and you have your 7 and 4 pin. Your reverse lights are right there on the side. And down below, there is your spare tire. They're all guilty of this. Just a steely on a 70,000 plus truck. Stainless steel exhaust is right there. 331 rear end, I believe, on this truck. And there is an option for a locker too. And let's go ahead and open this back up again. I want to show you this, what you have out back. You have your bed lights on both sides there. They also have your LED bed lights there. There's 2 cameras in the center right there, and I'll show that to you on the inside. 400 watts of power on the side there, and then here is just a side view of the truck. Let's talk about this engine. If you don't know, this is the V35A FTS, okay? This engine is under recall, not in the 24 and 25 pickups, but from 2022 to 2023. I get a lot of comments bashing Toyota Tundra, and I understand that people feel the need to put down Toyota because Toyota has been remarkably the most reliable pickup truck in the market. Now, with that being said, I'm shocked that Toyota is even replacing everybody's engine. They're doing right by their customers, and that is something that Toyota does. Now, if you don't know, Ford had a time of their life when they introduced their EcoBoost engines. They were not reliable. They had a big carbon buildup, and now they are port and direct injection, just like this one is too now. Now, with that being said, the Ram and the GM pickup trucks have some cam and lifter failures, so there is no perfect truck. And let me tell you, those manufacturers did not recall all of their engines. This engine is going to be putting out 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes to a 10-speed transmission, deep first gear, so if you do plan on towing, this engine is a torque monster for sure. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Almost forgot, there is your TRD skid plate on the front end. The reason why this is one of my favorite interiors is because I like blue, and they give you this blue stitching all throughout the interior. And with the Platinum, you only get black. So if you want a lighter color interior, you got to go to a Capstone or to a 1794 edition. JBL premium sound system. They do provide some LED lights down there. Seat memories. You have these power folding outside mirrors. And they're the only truck right now that has auto up and down for front and rear windows. Your seats have a ton of positions that you can change. So you have this thigh support on the front end. So this is gonna be 14-way. Your lumbar goes up and down, in and out. Here's your subwoofer right there. Power steering column. Here's some of your controls on the side. Leather, silver accent right there. And you can pretty much see that throughout the interior too. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. This seat's gonna be a 12-way, including the lumbar. And as you guys saw, that blue stitching is on this side too. And here is the trimming that they give you. You can see a little bit better up here. It says Platinum. More leather. Now this is hard plastic, and if anyone that has bought Toyotas, Toyota loves hard plastics. They just do. More leather on the side here. That's silver. And there's your glove box. You guys can see your cables right there. Out back, one of my favorite things about Toyota Tundra is they give you these curtains. If you have young kids, that's what they're really used for. If you have older parents, just give them a little bit extra shade back in the rear. Seat back pockets. They do have a hump in the center there. And I will be honest with you guys, the Toyota Tundras are not the biggest cabs. They're just not. Twin panel moonroof right there. That comes standard. And a little bit of storage below the seat. This comes down and you can see your tools and your jack It's like a bottleneck jack right there. In the center, they do have armrests with some cup holders. And check this out. Heated and ventilated outboard seats, 120 volt power plug, 2 USBs, type A, type C, cup holders, and they wrap this all in leather right here. Really nice attention to detail. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's side. Push button starts right here. You guys see the trailer brake. And large screen, so you have a 12-inch, 14-inch right there. As you guys saw, this one did have that 10-inch heads-up display up top. Grab handles are on both sides. And I didn't show it to you, but you have a black liner for the roof. You have LED lights for your vanity and LED lights for the interior. This is how you control that twin panel roof also. One of the biggest things I love about Toyota is that glass all goes down together. There also is a spot for some shades. So you guys saw the 2 cameras above the cab, so there's one of the views for that. There's also 360 camera view, and you have bed view. You can zoom in, and then you have these auto cameras as well. If you go off-road, you have these camera views. There's just so many different ones that they have. Dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats. You also have a heated steering wheel. It's going to be on this side. Although, I will be honest, I think that's awkwardly placed. I don't like where they put that at. They should have either put it on the steering wheel or found a way to make this off button a little bit smaller to put it right there. That would have been nice. Down below here, you have your trailering. And something I just learned, I'll be honest, tow haul mode. So you have tow haul and then you have tow haul plus. So you use the toggle to get to that plus. Didn't know that. I thought it was only available for the iForce Max trucks. I'm not going to spend too much time here, but this 14-inch display has all your XM radio, wireless, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And here's some trip information for like your fuel economy. Now, one thing worth mentioning, you do now have a massage function for the front seats. I showed this on a 1794, and I gotta give it to Toyota. They did a great job. You have 5 levels of intensity, and these work really good. They're probably one of the best ones in the market, and it does do seat bottom and back. So if you want the whole works, you'll use this one right here. And this would be nice, especially in this cooler climate right now. You get the heated seats on with the massage. It's amazing. Something else to consider, you can pretty much customize this system too. This is how you pretty much do your Bluetooth for your devices. And if you want to change some display functions, you have that too. You can also customize some of the settings on this as well, like the lights, door control, boarding and exit. And on this screen, they have not as much information as I'd like to see, but it's good enough. I'll just say that. It's good enough. I like to see more temperatures, and they also have a compass, which I like to see on this side too. This is going to be for your trailering and trip information, tire pressure, and then this is all your safety features that they have on the side here. Down here, there's just a lot going on, so we'll go through this really quickly. But you have a hold function if you're at a stoplight, electronic parking brake, and this one does have a manual mode too. No paddle shifters, wireless chargers on that side, and then this is how you get to your drive mode. So you have eco, normal, and sport. No full drive auto, but you have 4 high, 4 low, and this actually slides. You have a taller cup holder down below. You can see your USBs, coin holder, and they give you a cover on the center. More of that blue stitching right there. Let's go ahead and open this up too. So that's pretty much everything that you can see there. You have your tie downs for the bed there, and cup holders. Here are the numbers on the door. Your gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 4,080 pounds. The rear is going to be 3,860 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 7,275 pounds. And you guys can see the wheels 20 by 8 wide. All in payload is going to be 1,300 pounds minus 51 pounds because of the option. Now that skid plate is probably the heaviest thing that you added on this truck. And overall, I think Toyota is definitely one of the best trucks, but when it comes down to towing, that's where this truck really needs the biggest help. But I think most people buying Toyota Tundra are not towing often. I mean, if you have a boat, this truck would be perfect for that. But if you plan on towing 10,000 pounds, the Toyota Tundra probably would struggle because of that payload number. But I hope you guys liked the video. I do believe this is one of the best trucks on the market. I like the way they option them, and the Platinum comes standard with a lot of nice features too. So if you are in the market, be sure to check out Karl Malone Toyota here in Draper, Utah. Let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon.